Our football team played very well today, and to go on the road and win in a tough venue here at West Virginia, and then to go get our third win in the conference. And I'm so happy for our team, and I'm just so happy how well they responded. We've handled adversity all year long, and I just told them before the game, guys, it's not so much about playing hard, it's not so much about playing smart, not so much about playing with emotion. It's about you yourself going out and doing your job. If you do your job and your teammate go do his, then we have the confidence and trust that we'll get it done. And I was not surprised at all to come into this venue for us to come and play well. We knew we had to come and play well. Now it's all about us going and win the football game. And we didn't come in here to lose. We didn't come in here to play it tight. We came in here to win the football game.
Charlie, their offense was just, relentless pace and everything to it. Can you just talk about the plays that you guys were able to make with the fumbles and everything, how big that was?
Well, it's really big. And you look at our offense, they scored on the third play of the game. And I clicked over to Vance then, and I said, hey, Vance, this is going to be a shootout now. So how well our offense can respond. And I said it's going to be a high-scoring game because their offense is really good. And there's no way we were going to contain them all day. They just have too much speed. The quarterback, Geno Smith, is unbelievable. Then you watch Austin and Bailey. Those guys, the way they have the speed and just get down the middle, put so much pressure on the defense. But we were able to come up and get some fumbles, get the ball back, and get the ball back for our offense.
How about the play of your freshman quarterback, particularly in the first half, when it was almost perfect?
Oh, Teddy's just continued to just get better and better, and he won't. And as each game he has developed, and if you look at it, he's getting better, and our whole offense is getting better because we're able to run the football. And when you're able to run the ball, then it opens up the passing game, and Teddy's doing a good job of managing the game, making the throws, and then our running backs are running hard, and our offensive line is blocking well.
I feel like in the second half, though, it seemed like the running game kind of hit a wall, but you guys came up with the big 4th and 1. Is the I formation, is that the bread and butter for this team when it's short yardage now?
Well, we just when we want to get a run, we do get in the eyes, so you get a lead blocker, and if you get a lead blocker, you're able to run the lead plays at people. But it wasn't so much. It's so much that their defense started playing a lot better too. So our offense, we had some plays that we didn't make in the second half, but their defense made some plays also.
When you talk about the enthusiasm, it seemed from you to the players, there was a lot of enthusiasm on their side.
Well, it was, and that's what it's all about. We knew we were coming into a venue that I said to them, the only people we have right now is the guys in this room. It's all we have. So we're going to go out here and we're going to go play this game. And the amazing thing about it, it doesn't matter where you are, if you're playing on the road or whatever. If you just go play hard and you just play with some energy and you play with some emotion, well, who cares where you are? We should never let an outside force keep us from playing well.
Does it mean a little bit more to you winning?
Oh, it means a whole lot. And if you look at it, it's the third game. I don't know when last time we won 3 conference games in a row, probably since '06. But everything's been since '06. Last time we beat West Virginia was '06. So we're just going to continue to build on that.
On the block field goal, a lot of times when the field goal is that short, sometimes it seems like guys don't even really rush hard because it's somewhat of a gimme. Was there any special instruction before they went out on the field?
No, we know that on the field goal block that Bouchel get off on the ball really quick, and so we put him to the field because we brought it from the field, and then he did an unbelievable job. Got a great jump. The wing blocked this side. He came off the edge, blocked it, and then Andrew was able to pick it up and take it on the score.
They outgained you by like 180 yards, but you every time you got in the red zone, you scored. Can you talk about that, taking advantage of literally every opportunity you had to score?
And that was critical, that whenever you had a chance to go score, we had to go score. And we got some touchdowns there early to get the ball. You look at the drive right before half was critical because we were able to tie the game up 21-21. And then we got the turnover and we were able to get the field goal to make it 24-21. But it's always key and it's always so important to get those scores in the red zone. We talk about it all the time. Make sure that either we're going to create a score or score in the red zone.
How tough of a decision was the 4th and 1? Did you know all the way, or?
No, I said, I clicked to the defense. I said, guys, get ready because we're going for it. I said, I don't know if we can stop them because I didn't want us to punt the ball, then take the ball and go drive it and then tie the game up, then get it into overtime. I said, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose it right here. It's going to be 4th and 1. Did not have no flashbacks last year to that South Florida game where it was 4th and an inch, but we needed to get that first down. I said, and Dominique Brown made an unbelievable run. He gets hit, and then he was able to dive and go get the first down.
What about your defense? Again, the old cliche, bend but don't break. They had 480 yards, but you win the game.
Well, I said the best. We were teasing one another in the meeting last week. I said he had, 450 yards throwing the ball against LSU. So I said, don't be surprised if he had that many against us. But you're right, they had a lot of yards, but still, at the end of the day, if you just can get some turnovers, and if you stop them at the right time, then you're going to win the football game.
You talk about building a program and getting guys confidence. What does a win like this, a ranked opponent, rival on the road, I mean, how valuable?
This is really valuable. You talk about a statement game and going on the road to beat a good football team, and that's what this was all about. We needed a statement game, and we hadn't had one in a long time. I don't know when the last time we beat a ranked opponent, and that was really big. And it is. It's going to continue to build confidence within our players. But what's going to be key for now is winning this game. Now, how well can we handle winning? That's what's going to be the key.
Given the events of the last 10 days, does that play into it at all?
Oh no, I don't think that. I don't think our players even think about that, and it had nothing to do with the way we played today. We knew we just had to go win this football game and play well.
Do you talk about, potential league championships now? I mean, depending on what Pittsburgh does tonight against Cincinnati, next week could be first place.
Well, I don't want to do that because now next week we have Pitt at home, so it's critical that they're coming to our place and we need to go play well again. You won 3, so now we don't need to have a setback. We're not a good enough football team. We just need to continue to build and build and build. It's a lot of work that we have to do. We see it from this game on defense and on offense, and then even in the kicking game. So we still have a long ways to go. We're nowhere near where we should be.
And at halftime, did you guys make any adjustment, particularly about trying to stop Tavon Austin? Because it didn't seem like he got as many pass plays in the second half.
Well, we just what I said to the defense at halftime is that we weren't playing. It's just like we were just out there going through the motion. We need to step up and start playing, and that's what we did in the second half. All right, thanks, guys.